What's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review for October 3rd, 2016. Now, how this review works, I'm going to recap the matches, tell you what I thought, and how I rate the matches and rate the show itself is out of a 5. 1 is bad, 2 is okay, 3 is good, 4 is great, and 5 is awesome! Also, if you're new to the channel, I review SmackDown Live, NXT, as well pay-per-views and do predictions for WWE pay-per-views. And I do TV show reviews, movie reviews, trailer reactions as well in the next few weeks. WWE 2K17, I will be getting the NXT edition, and I'll be doing unboxing and doing, of course, day after day live streams for that. Also, if you guys are interested and you have free time, in the description down below, I will put my Raw, SmackDown, and NXT review down there from last week. My SmackDown one, I think, is one of the best reviews I have ever done because I was batshit crazy. Anyway, Raw took place in Los Angeles, California this week, and we began with the United States Champion Roman Reigns coming out and mumbo-jumbo talk, Mike Skills, blah, blah, blah. Lana, however you say her name, Lana ended up coming out. She looked pretty tight, pretty good, and I think she stole the people's eyes than Roman Reigns. All of this, I mean, they had a good battle talk. I think they had a decent, like, go to hell, and I should be thinking in my head Hell in a Cell at the time, but I wasn't. And Rusev, Machka, Rusev. Anyway, Rusev ends up coming out, man, and they start fighting, yada yada yada. At the end of the end of that whole little fight segment, they confirm a Hell in a Cell match. Now, usually I'm getting tired of Roman Reigns and Rusev. Roman Reigns, I don't hate him, but I don't like him. I think he gets booed too much. I don't think he should get booed, but I don't think he, should be, as well. I just kind of think in the middle, like, okay, he's Roman Reigns, whatever. He does the same moves over and over and over and over, and honestly, it's like, Superman punch, like, stop it. Anyway, I am kind of excited for, that they're going to be in Hell in a Cell. I think it could be an interesting match since anything could happen in a Hell in a Cell, so that's going to be an interesting take with that in the next few weeks. But they really need to stop this feud. They really need to start some other feud. Maybe Cesaro or Sheamus go for the United States. I would love to see that, but the opening wasn't bad. I thought it was okay. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't a horrible opening, but it didn't take long. It wasn't a long opening or anything. So for that, I'm not rating it. It wasn't a match or anything, but it was an okay opening for sure. I'm more excited for the match at Hell in a Cell. It's not my most anticipated match of Hell in a Cell. I don't think there's that many matches even created for Hell in a Cell yet. But hopefully this will be the last match between them at Hell in a Cell. After that, we had TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. Now, this was not for the Cruiserweight Championship, but Brian Kendrick ended up winning this match, honestly. And I love TJ Perkins. I love Brian Kendrick. I love all the Cruiserweight people. But they've impressed me over the past few weeks. But this match, I didn't feel it. I didn't. I honestly wanted to be more on my phone than watch the match. It was boring to me. It was slow. I mean, at the most, it was okay. It was one of the okay matches out of the night, other than the jobber matches that were just plain horrible. So Perkins, I felt like they were messing up a little bit. Didn't it feel like they were kind of off? Like, I don't know if they barely woke up a few hours before that. They didn't feel like they had that much energy. There wasn't that much flipping. There wasn't that much what you expect out of a cruiserweight match. And also Kendricks ended up winning, and I'm like, well, the match was like, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? It wasn't even, there was a lot of commercial breaks, and the commercial breaks really ruined the whole setup of the match. And Kendricks ended up with, like, there was just no, and I'm not talking about the crowd, I'm just talking about for the match itself. There really wasn't no energy in there. There was barely spurts of it, and then after that, it was like, Kendrick won, oh, whatever. They move on to the next segment, move on to the next match, and I wasn't feeling it, so it was okay. Kind of sad that Perkins didn't win, Kendrick, but it wasn't a championship match. If it was a championship match, Kendrick would have won, and I don't know how I would have felt about that. I like both of them, but I've seen them do better, so 2 out of 5. After that, we had Braun Strowman versus Chase Silver. Even Braun Strowman at the end said on the mic, stop wasting me, you know, actually put me against somebody, not against these jobbers. And it's true, this match, I mean, again, predictable, no energy, it was like a minute long. We've seen this over the past like 10 weeks. I'm tired of this. It was boring. It's a waste of it's a waste of Braun Strowman's time, it's a waste of air time, and it's a waste of the people's time. They need to stop. Whoever's booking the matches, whoever's doing this, whoever's doing that. Seriously, 1 out of 5. Again, we go through this every single week. It's the same stuff every single week. I'm surprised Nia Jax didn't come out and have another jobber match as well, because it is BS. No more of this. Nobody cares. Nobody wants it. Like, when we see Braun Strowman come out, we know he's going to win. It's really getting annoying, and no more of this, because it's a waste of my time and a waste of everyone else's time. 1 out of 5. It's a match that needs to be deleted. Delete. So after that horrible match, we had Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens come out, and they're great on the mic. I love both of them. I think they're really great. Jericho, of course, with the list all the time. You just made the list, stupid idiot. So the New Day ends up coming out, and they end up... That's what I'm like. They're like, we should be a tag team, and I'm like, oh, like, no. I like you guys together, but no. Can we please just go on with the night? And I mean, it's better than Owens and Rollins, because I'm already tired of that feud too, and the feud just began like a few weeks ago. Like, I'm just tired. These feuds don't build up. This is why I like SmackDown Live way better. So New Day, and then they said like they do the whole they do their whole bit. We see it every week. It's the same stuff every single week. And then they said they're going to wrestle later. This segment was weak. I mean, again, I thought it was okay. Good mic skills. But the New Day and all of them have, like Kofi. It's not with a Y, it's with an I. All that, it's funny. Jericho's always great to see with Owens and the New Day. Don't bring nothing new to the table, but they're okay. I want them to have the tag team champions gone. Like, I want them to not have the tag team belt anymore. But still is an okay segment. After that, we had Sami Zayn versus Titus O'Neil, and Sami Zayn ended up winning. They're doing something new with Titus O'Neil. I'm glad they're not doing the Darren Young thing, which I don't even know where Darren Young is and Bob Backlund. But Titus O'Neil, he's like hashtag win. I don't know what he's doing anyway. But Sami Zayn, I didn't care for the match. I did not care whatsoever for this match. I was looking at my phone multiple times during the match, and it wasn't even a long match. O'Neil didn't have any energy. Sami Zayn doing the same stuff he does every single week. Jumping over the person, boom, boom, the same crap. So, I just didn't care. No energy, boring, gonna put me to sleep. Raw, you need to stop this. And also, Sami Zayn's getting wasted. I mean, getting put against Titus O'Neil. And then Titus O'Neil, he's been getting buried for weeks. Sami Zayn sometimes gets buried, sometimes he gets wins. But it's just a pointless match. It's not going to lead up to anything. 1 out of 5. Another one that needs to be deleted. Delete. After that bad match, we had the Golden Truth versus Gallows and Anderson. Now, shocker. Oh, Gallows and Anderson won. We didn't see that coming. Oh, no. I don't like the Golden Truth. I'm tired of the gimmick. And Gallows and Anderson should be the tag team champions. Even though they're bad. And not bad wrestlers. I think they're good wrestlers. And they're heel, I mean. Even though they're heel and everything. And people boo them. And they're not going to sell merchandise since New Day sells everything out. I still think they should be Raw tag team champions. And, the match was... I didn't care. It was boring. There was no energy. It's another time to go pee again or time to go get a hot dog or a beer match. 1 out of 5. It's another one that needs to be deleted. Delete. So again, after that horrible match, we had Enzo and Big Cass come out and 3 breast cancer survivors, and it wasn't, it's a good segment. I'm glad WWE, of course, they're acknowledging October breast cancer awareness and the breast cancer month. It was good. I mean, except the botch when he pulled the thing and it's like, oh, this is not how it's supposed to go. Like the belts, and then the girl was holding the belt the wrong way. But that's nothing to. I'm glad that they're acknowledging it. Obviously, they did Connor's cure last month, and now they're doing the breast awareness thing. So I have nothing against it. It did kind of it was awkward. Enzo a little like in the ring, and then he's like, my name is like, it's kind of a little awkward in the ring, and the girls are just standing there, but it's fine. I mean, they're survivors. I'm glad that they acknowledged it. Everyone was clapping and up that. So it wasn't nothing wrong. It's not a match, so I'm not rating it, but it was a good. I'm glad WWE, of course, is the whole month going to be doing that, and they said that we'll be seeing more of these ladies, or maybe we'll be seeing more survivors next week, and they'll be getting more championships. But it's cool, they get to go home with a championship, and they are champions, man. They are survivors, and that's really great that they're acknowledging that. And maybe every single week this month they'll be doing that. So awesome. So after that, we had the New Day versus Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, and Ashton Kutcher, and Danny Masterson were on the commentary side, and I love their commentary. I like Ashton Kutcher. I like Danny Masterson. I love that 70s show, and I watch The Ranch as well on Netflix as well. I will be reviewing it when I binge watch and watch the whole season. I will be uploading my Season 1 Part 2 review within the coming weeks. But this match, predictable. It's another match where I would probably go pee or look at my phone or something. It was just another match that I did not care about, because I like Owens and Jericho, but for them to be a tag team and the idea of them winning the Raw, Gallows and Anderson should be the Raw tag team. So and then you have Sheamus and Cesaro there, and I'm like, what? Wait, what's going on? Why is every week tag team? And then on SmackDown tomorrow, we all know the Usos and Heath Slater and Rhino and Nikki Bella and somebody else, tag team. I'm tired of tag team all in my face. No more. Seriously. So this whole match here, it was fine. It was okay. Wasn't that great. Wasn't that good. Obviously, Seth Rollins comes out, and every week we have to have somebody come out and interrupt. Every single week, and I'm tired of that as well. And then Danny Masterson and Ashton Kutcher, I thought they would get in the ring and fight Jericho or something. And Kevin Owens ended up leaving Jericho in the ring. And then after that, Rollins said something to Stephanie McMahon. I didn't care. I was on my phone, so I didn't care for that. So for the match itself, a 2 out of a 5. After that mediocre match, we had Rick Swann versus Tony Nese. And this was probably my favorite match out of besides the main event. Rick Swann, I like him. I like how he entertains and does the dancing moves. It would probably going to get old in a few weeks. But Tony Nese, both of them are great athletes. It's a cruiserweight match, and it was better than the TJ Perkins and Brian Kendrick. They did some great stuff, really great flips, and they had a little energy to them. It wasn't an amazing match, but it was a good match. And they both put on a show. Tony Nese, really, really cool. And Rick Swann is really great as well. So for this match, not much else to say. Tony Nese ended up winning, and everyone claps for him, and everyone claps for Rick Swann. It's like there's no bad in there. It's just, it's all good, and they're both good performers, and people could enjoy both of them, and they do put on a hell of a show. So for this match itself, a 3 out of a 5. After that really good match, we had Cesaro and Sheamus versus a couple of jobbers. What we got here? McFarlane, what we got here? The jobbers. They said their names, but I wasn't going to write them down because boo-hoo. Cesaro and Sheamus ended up winning. Shocker. Oh, that got me, man. Of course they're going to fight. Of course they're blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I didn't care for it. It was another, time to go get another beer. Time to go, just if I was in that stadium, it's like, well, I guess I'm going to go pee, or else I'm just going to go look outside the windows and look at the parking lot of the arena besides watching the match, because it's stupid, it's pointless, and I don't know what they're leading up to it. Have Cesaro fight somebody else. Have Sheamus fight somebody. Stop doing the tie. Stop. It's another match. It's a 1 out of 5 that needs to be deleted. Delete. Now on to our main event for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. We have Charlotte versus the legit boss, Sasha Banks. Now before that, we had Bayley and Dana Brooks in the back, and Dana Brooks was getting a little saucy on her. I'm thinking, is this a Brazzers video going on right now? And all of this was going on, and Bayley ended up throwing Dana Brooks to the side. And did anyone get a vibe that Bayley's turning heel? Even the way she talked to Sasha Banks earlier in the day, she was like, well, basically, when you win the championship, I'm going to take that championship for myself. Hell in a Cell, Sasha Banks. You know, I feel like that could happen. Please don't make it a trick. You know what Charlotte's going to do? I want my championship back. Hell in a Cell. And then Bayley's going to come out. No. And then Paige is going to come out. Oh, mate, look at this. I'm going to fight a Hell in a Cell. I'm coming back. Oh my god, I don't care. Now, Sasha Banks won, and I like Becky Lynch is my favorite diva. Becky Lynch she gives me the straight fire. She makes my Finn Balor rise. Yeah, every time Becky Lynch is on screen, my Balor is. Anyway, Banks won. She honestly looks like she has a wig on. I'm not gonna lie. She looked like she was wearing a wig, but. Besides the point, I'm glad she won, but Charlotte tap out after 2 seconds? What? That felt forced, like we only have a certain amount of time on air and like commercial, tap out? Really? I was expecting Bayley to come out or a heel turn, or I was expecting somebody to come out. Are you telling me Bayley didn't come out at Monday Night Raw? Like, was she in a dark match before the show or something and no one saw Bayley or stuff like that? Because if I paid to go see Raw, I would want to see Bayley come out in person. So if she didn't end up coming out, she was dressed for all that just to do that. That was stupid. But I'm glad Sasha Banks won. Yay! But what? By the way, Charlotte's moonsault, the back foot moonsault, was really, really great. That was awesome. And she barely hit Sasha Banks for one thing, but that was a really like, oh my god, whoa! Like I did not expect that, her to do all the twists. Usually she just does a backflip, but she did a twist and everything, which was really cool. It's a good match. Would have been better if there were less commercials and if maybe Charlotte wasn't like. That would have been a little bit better. But for this match, it was a good main event. I'm glad that they ended the main event with a Divas match. They rarely do that, and I'm super excited that they ended up doing that. You know what I mean? So 3 out of 5 for this one. I think it was a good main event, but it was a sorry finish. I think it was just kind of like, really, that's the way you ended, and because it's over time, and then they it's like bye Monday Night Raw's over. Wow. So yet again, another bad Monday Night Raw. It was weak, it was boring, it was slow, a bunch of jobbers, 3 hours of my time that I'm never going to get back. SmackDown Live, I'm looking at you. You guys gotta put up your dukes and you have to show me something. I want my Becky Lynch, my sweet, my woman's champion, my love, to kick some ass, to kick that Alexa Bliss booty. So for this Raw, man, it was God, it was horrible. I'm glad I wasn't in attendance because I would have been bored as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens and prejudiced people, I'm going to be giving this Monday Night Raw, October 3rd, 2016, a 1 out of a 5. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below to me what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What was your favorite match? What was your least favorite match out of the night? And don't forget, I'm reviewing SmackDown Live tomorrow, as well NXT on Wednesday. And then No Mercy is this Sunday, of course. During the weekend, I will be doing predictions for it, and my review will be out that Sunday night. Thanks again, love you all, and hit that subscribe button to join the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. Join or be deleted. Till next time, bye-bye.